Hello everyone, CatWeazle here, welcome to the channel, and welcome back to Arkham Horror, A Deal with the Devil, Turn 3. Up to now we've been quite lucky, so hopefully that'll carry on. So what we'll do is we'll get straight into the upkeep phase where Trish Scarborough is our first player. And here we are with Trish. So first things first, let's refresh her map of Arkham. And we won't be needing that this turn, mainly because she's in another world, and secondly, because she's delayed and all she'll be doing is standing up. So we've got to move the sliders right across to the left. Now we've got 5 focus movement that we can use. So because she's in another world, I want to get her look up. Now, these skills are in a different order than everybody else's. So speed and luck are together for Trish. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. So that'll give her 3 luck. It's not the best, but it's better than 0 luck. So and luck, it's the most common skill test in another world. So we'll pop that up. We'll also use the last 2 moves that she's got to put her fight and sneak up to 3 and 5. She's got +1 sneak here, so if a monster does turn up, then we've got 6 sneak to try and get by it. So hopefully that will be enough. If we have to fight it, we've also got 3 fight and the shotgun. We've also got the lucky cigarette case, so hopefully we shall have no more fun and games in the other world encounter phase, but we shall see. Right, that is it for Trish. Next up, Sister Mary. Okay, so Sister Mary, first things first. We've got to roll. Got to roll. See, she keeps a blessing. A 4, she keeps a blessing. That's fantastic. And because that's the thing that makes her really good at the moment. If she loses a blessing, then we could be in a bit of a pickle. But that's cool. So she's still got a blessing. Now, what else are we going to do? We're going to go to the Historical Society. There are 2 clues there. So in order to do that, we only need 3 movement. So we'll use a 1 focus, put speed down to 3, and I think that'll be it for her. I mean, she'll still get there anyway because she's getting +1 speed off Richard Upton. I've got no shirt on. So not bad, not bad. We're still going to have to figure something out in order for her to actually take the Yithian on. Ideally, she'll still be blessed at the time, but I've got a bit of a plan in order to give her a few more dice, because getting 3 successes, you know, we'd be virtually relying on rolling a 6. So we got 2 successes off the shotgun. So got a bit of an idea for increasing her chances, but she won't be taking the Yithian on this turn. She's getting clues, so no need to worry about that right now. Okay, so that's Sister Mary. I don't think there's anything else we need to do with her. No, we've moved the sliders, we've rolled for her blessing. Righto, so next up, it's a catchy on Yellow. And here's a catchy. Made a mistake last turn. Yes, CatWeazle's cock-up corner, and what it was I was concentrating so much on getting this actual combat right that I forgot it's nightmarish. The Dark Young is nightmarish 1, so even though she did pass the horror check, she has to take a sanity hit, so we'll take that away. So she is now down to 6 sanity, so thank you to the Bobbymon and Lunaria for pointing that one out. So we're right now, we've got it correct now. Right, what else is she going to do? Well, she's in the Great Hall of Celiano. Now, ideally, again, I'd like to make her look a lot better, but she's only got 1 focus. We're up at 5 on her law, because that's what she's going to try and shut the gate with. So it's no good whatsoever just putting it up to 1. Most luck checks are either -1 or -2. So putting it up to 1, we're still not going to get a roll anyway, so why bother? We're just going to have to hope we get away with it. We have got 1 focus though, and what we are going to do, I'm trying to have a think, should we even bother? again, it's the same with sneak. I mean, I could put a speed down, but we'll have 2 sneak, and we'll probably get, what is it? We'll probably get a -1 or a -2 check if we do get one, so there's not much point in doing that. So we won't actually use her focus, we'll keep it as it is. And is there anything else we need to do? Oh, intervene. That can be cast on another character, and it can be cast on another investigator from anywhere, even from another world. So we may use this to help Sister Mary out when she takes the Yithian on, because it can be cast at any time, just so long as it's just before Sister Mary takes on the Yithian, and that'll give Sister Mary an extra 3 dice, because I think she'll need them. If she's got an extra 3 dice and she's still blessed, then I fancy her chances of being able to blow the Yithian away, but we'll see how we go on. Right, but other than that, for a catchy, she's got nothing to roll for, and all she's going to do is go to the second part of the Great Hall of Celiano, so we'll leave it as is. Next up is Carolyn Fern. Now, Carolyn is in Independence Square. She's got a roll for a retainer, so we may as well do that now. Come on. Oh, she gets $2 first. She gets the money before she actually has to roll. So put $2 there. I'll sort that out in a minute. So she has got her money. A 3. She keeps a retainer, so that's good. And that will be another $2 next turn. Let's leave the die over here. Right. Cool, she's done that. What about her skills sliders? Well, she only needs 2 speed. Only needs 2 speed, but again, why just put sneak up to 1? It's not worth doing, so we may as well keep it as is. And fight will... think what we will do is we'll just use 1, and we'll just increase a luck a little bit. So a law of 3 is not bad. In fact, she hasn't got a spell or anything, so yeah, let's get a luck right up. We'll get a luck to 5, and we'll do that. She's not in another world, but if she's not got any spells or anything to cast, we'll put her luck up and have a law a little lower. Right, that is it for everyone, I think, on the upkeep phase. I don't think there's anything else to do. So next, it is the movement phase. And here we are with Trish. And there's not a whole lot of movement going on, because all she's doing is standing up. So that is it for Trish. So we'll get straight on to Sister Mary. And here's Sister Mary at the Witch House. She's going to go 1, 2, 3, and she has now got 6 clues. She can close a gate, baby. Woo! So that's excellent. Put those over here. And that is it. Yep, she's just done a movement. So now we need to move across to Akachi. Here's Akachi, and she just goes into the second half of the Great Hall of Celiano. And that just leaves one more set of movement, and that is Carolyn Fern. Here we are with Carolyn. She's just going to go 1, 2. Now, Carolyn only fulfills a personal story at the upkeep phase, so she's going to have an encounter there, and then she'll only be able to pay the $15 at the upkeep phase start of next turn, which is a bit unfortunate because it means we've got to wait to get the goodies. Hopefully, nothing too bad will happen. Unfortunately, she's at full sanity. We could have dodged an encounter here if we had some sanity hits, because we could have got a free sanity back instead of having an encounter, but we're going to have an encounter, unfortunately. So hopefully nothing bad will happen. Right, that is it for the movement phase. Next up, the Arkham encounter phase. Our first player in Arkham is actually Sister Mary, because Trish is in another dimension. So let's get that just in case we need it. And we need the brown south side deck. So let's have a quick shuffle. And then we'll do a cut. And let's see what we get. Dun, dun, dun. This is a long piece of text. We don't like that. While researching, you find a story about a series of disappearances that occurred in the earliest days of Arkham. Coincidentally, you notice a newspaper reporting a similar disappearance just last week. Return one ally at random from the ally deck to the box, then gain 3 clue tokens. Woohoo! So we lose an ally, but we gain 3 clue tokens. We've already got 2 allies. I don't think we're going to go for many more, so that's not bad at all. Let me get those 3 clue tokens just before we select what ally is going to do a runner on us. So there we go. She's up to 9 now. 9 clue tokens. Bloody hell. Turn 1, she didn't have any. So she's got 9 now, so she's done really well. And we've got to pick an ally. Right, so this is the ally deck. Let's see who's going to do a runner on us. Well, they've not really done a runner on us, have they? Obviously something horrible has happened to them in this spate of disappearances. Who is it? John LaGrasse, the New Orleans detective. He was poking around and now he has disappeared. Could have done with him as well. +2, well, that's pretty good. Right, anyway, I'm afraid John has disappeared in mysterious circumstances. We'll put him with the rest of the discards over there. And dun dun dun. That is it for Sister Mary. Next we have, it's not a catchy, she's in another world. That means it's Carolyn up at the Arkham Asylum. Here's Carolyn. Let's get that there just in case we need it. And it is the white downtown deck. Do a cut. And what do we get? Arkham Asylum, another long wall of text. The doctors allow you to observe the therapy session of one of the asylum's most disturbed patients. Make a will -1 check. Will is 3, but she's got a +1 will, so a will's actually 4. -1, it will be 3 dice. Whoa, 2 6s. She's like a tower of iron will, baby. Yeah, it takes a lot to shake Carolyn. Make a will -1 check to maintain your wits enough to garner useful information from his story. If you pass, gain 2 clue tokens. Woo! Then, whether you pass or not, lose 1 sanity after learning of his bone-chilling experience. We've lost a sanity. But it is Carolyn, and she can get sanity back. So it's one of her special abilities. So, fantastic. That'll do for us. Another 2 clue tokens. It's raining clues. So, 2 clue tokens brings her up to 4, which is really good. And she is down to 5 sanity. Okay, so it's going pretty good. Can we keep it going? Because now it is the otherworld encounter phase. So let's get down to Trish in another dimension. And here's Trish, and we're hoping for something a little bit better than last time. Let's get the gate deck. Right, here we go. So any colour, so it'll just be the top one. And we've got a blue, Dreamlands, Lost Car Code, so it's other again. See, pass a luck check. Pass a luck -1 check to find something of use among the devastation. Draw 1 common item. So we need luck -1. At least nothing bad's going to happen. I think that's 2, isn't it? Let's have a look. What did we have her at? Yeah, so she's going to get 2 dice. I'm going to use those 2 6s that Carolyn just rolled. Come on, Trish. She gets another 6. Brilliant. She passes, and that means she gets a common item. Brilliant. Let's just discard that. And we get the common item deck. Now, we need a good physical weapon here. Come on. Or a motorbike could do. Hopefully another dimension's got a motorbike in it. Because her speed is crap. A sledgehammer. Oh, this, hang on, let's have a read. +3 to combat checks and +1 to fight checks. That's good. Reduce the toughness of monsters you fight by 1 to a minimum of 1. This does not affect their value as trophies. Woo! So that is not a bad weapon. I mean, she's got +3 as it stands now with the revolver. This is going to give her a +1 to a fight check, and she can reduce the toughness. So, sledgehammer. I mean, the ladies in this game, they're just like, they've got shotguns, sledgehammers. Oh, yes. They're going to like cause some devastation, baby. Right, so she's got a sledgehammer. Brilliant. That over here. And that also means we can hand off the revolver, I think, to somebody else. So, excellent. Right, so that is it for Trish. Let's move up to the Great Hall of Celiano. And here's a catchy. So, come on. We need a blue or a green. A yellow. No good. A green. And... oh, we got dead lucky again. There's no Great Hall of Celiano. So, yes, you think you have a use for this item. Draw one common item. Woohoo! So, it's going good. Once again, a CatWeazle playthrough will be absolutely, like, causing consternation amongst many as they go, that jammy pig. Right. So there we go. Cut. What do we get? We get another 38 revolver. So that's +3 to combat checks. Just the thing against Yogg. So that is excellent. So she can't use it because she's already got the, what is it, the staff of the Pharaoh. That's two-handed. But again, you know, who hasn't got any? Carolyn hasn't got any weapons, so Carolyn could get both of those 38 revolvers and just like be dual wielding, just top banana. Right, so that gets discarded. And that is it for the Otherworld encounter phase. It's been going too well. What is going to happen in the Mythos phase? See you in a moment. And here we are at the Laugh and Chuckle phase. So let's get the monster bag and the Mythos deck. Plonk them there. And ooh, put the gate deck back. There. Okay, right. Dun, dun, dun. What are we going to get? Hibbs Roadhouse. Oh, that is another gate that is not very frequent. So we're going to have to start shutting these gates. We haven't shut one yet. We're close, but remember, we've got to get 2 successes. And we've got that horrendous bloody minus off the Herald. So we're going to have to start closing gates and quick. And bloody hell, it's a rumour. I got a rumour with a gate opening. That's not fair. A bloody lurker card. That doesn't happen in the base game. You don't get a gate and a rumour. We've got a rumour. Oh, no. Told you it couldn't last. Right, anyway, we'll read the bad news about the rumour in a minute. Hibbs Roadhouse. So we've got to get a gate for it. Let's get this out of the way. And dice there. So get that out of the way. Let's give some room for this appallingness. Right, so we need a gate stand. Hibbs Roadhouse loses a clue. Does the clue go anywhere? No. So it's just a lost clue. Get rid of that. And we've got to find out what we get. We get another Doom token. So we're going to get another Reckoning card. I tell you what. I'll just get the Reckoning deck. Because I've nearly forgotten a couple of times, haven't I? So I'm going to put it right next to that. So I remember, in fact I'll just put this on the top, now I remember. Right, let's see what it is. A stamina gate this time. Another time diamonds, and plus naught though. This could be a very easy gate to shut, so long as it isn't guarded by something horrendous. Let's have a go. Come on. Come on. Something that isn't like 3 toughness. What is it? This doesn't look good. A crawling one. Oh. Well, at least it's only 1 toughness. It's physically resistant, but let's get somebody there with some magical weaponry. Before making a combat check against crawling one, roll a die. X is equal to the result of the die roll. So that's how... so it's possibly -6 on the combat. Oh. So at least it is only 1 toughness, but that could be a bit of a pig depending on how we roll. So it's an Arkham monster. So we've got 2 monsters in Arkham. So I don't know what they're serving up at the Roadhouse, but there's obviously this black horrible sludge knocking around. Right, monster movement. We have slashes. Oh, that's a bloody triangle. That's a Yithian, isn't it? And is that a star? And a hexagon. So the Yithian, it just moves. Oh, so the Yithian's moving. So goes to Uptown. Well, that's bad, because I want to shut a gate. I don't want her to... I want it to sort of kill it and go in the gate at the same time. I might have to sneak past it now, because I don't like how many gates are open. We've got 4 gates open. I'd rather shut the gate, to be honest. What's her speed? She could get a speed of 5 with Richard Upton Pickman. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means she could go up to Hibbs Roadhouse, because that's an easier gate. Take the crawling one on, and if she's still blessed, then we could be okay. I'll have to have a think about that one. Right, anyway, that's ahead of ourselves, because obviously there's some horror with this rumour. Setup. Place 3 clue tokens on this rumour. Brilliant. Ongoing effect. Each time a gate opens, discard a clue token from this rumour. Each time an investigator casts a spell, add a clue token to this rumour. Oh, they want us to cast spells all the time, do they? When there are 6 clue tokens on this rumour, return it to the box and each investigator gains 1 spell. When there are no clue tokens on this rumour, return it to the box and each investigator loses 2 sanity. Well, it's not the worst in the world. I think, actually, we'll have to have a look at our spells. There may be some easy spells like Flesh Ward that we can cast without having to take Dark Pacts, and we could possibly do it. So let's get this and put it on one of our funky little stands here, and we've got to get 3 clue tokens. Right, let's set that up here. Move that bloody Environment Mystic card that we can't get rid of, and put that there, and put these 3 clues in front of it. There we go, nice and neat. OCD. That is the rumour. We've still got to do a reckoning card, so there's still bad stuff. Oh, shuffle. Not like the others where I can't shuffle the Mythos deck because of the special way I had to construct it, but this one can be shuffled. So, also, when I say shuffle, obviously I mean that in the loosest sense of the term. Right, there we go, and do a cut. Oh, we got 2 bound allies. Not something crap. Beyond control. Each investigator with a soul pack gains 1 power for each point of sanity they currently have. They then reduce maximum sanity by 2. Oh, look, it's a Miskatonic one. But nobody's got a soul pact. All we've got is bound allies. Dodged it again. But the more we dodge, the more are left that are bound ally problems or other stuff. So, anyway, got away with it. All the same, we have ended up with a rumour that we could have done without. But it's just casting spells to get rid of it. As far as losing sanity, if the rumour goes off, well, we're pretty okay for sanity on everybody. If it's stamina, then we'd be in real problems. But we have got plenty of sanity as it stands. So what we might do is let it roll. Another reason to let it roll is if we get another 3 gates open, it's all over anyway, because 7 gates will be open and it'll be good night Vienna. So, so that's another reason just to let it roll, because if it finishes, we're finished anyway. So, oh, I must always forget to do that as well. Put him on there so I know to increase the Doom track. Doom track's on 4, got 4 gates open. We've got to hope that a catchy can come out, that she'll be able to shut that gate at the science building, hopefully. She hasn't got the wherewithal to seal it though. It'll just be a gate shut. So it'll get her a gate trophy towards her personal story, but it will not be a seal. But that shouldn't be a problem. I'm not expecting that. We've just been really unlucky with the science building and Hibbs Roadhouse. They are very infrequent gates. So I'm not expecting another one to come out, he says. But I think we'll be alright just closing that one. Hopefully Trish will get her arse into gear and she will actually be able to get out of another dimension. She'll be able to move into the second part of another dimension next turn and then she'll come out. So, and has she got the gate box? She's got the gate box as well, so we may have a think about which is the best gate to come out at. Possibly the woods. Yeah? Well, mind you, the woods... The woods is a high frequency... Yeah, because we want to seal it, don't we? Yeah, she's got a seal, so because she's got the Elder sign. So we don't mind sealing a high frequency gate. May leave Waitley Farm. But I need somebody up in bloody Dunwich, don't I? And there's a few clues up there. No, she'll come out at Waitley Farm when she comes out. We'll sort something else out for the woods. Right, so, yeah. Who'll be first player next turn? It will be Sister Mary. Now, she was going to take the Ithian on with the help of the Intervene spell from a catchy. But I'm not so sure now. Because it's moved away from the woods. And we've got that nice +0 gate up there. She may go all the way up there. She's got enough speed with Richard Upton Pickman. She can get there so long as we roll okay and we're still blessed. I think she's got a better chance of killing a 1 toughness monster. We just have to hope that we don't roll something ridiculous on the minus fight that we've got to roll. But the way I've been rolling, we're going to roll a 6, aren't we? So I'll have to have a think. I'll have to have a major think about that. But I am erring towards sending her up to Hibbs Roadhouse now rather than the woods. But in fact, no, the woods. The reason I send her into the woods is she's got enough clues for a seal. If I'm going to do anything with the Hibbs Roadhouse, it'd just be close the gate, because again, like the science building, I'm not expecting it to open again. So yes, we may do that. It's -1 to sneak past. I'll have a look at a sneak and stuff, see if she can sneak past, and we shall have to see. Right, oh, otherwise, I don't know, Carolyn. Yeah, yeah, I can get Carolyn into Hibbs Roadhouse, can't I? Yeah, we'll see. Righto, we'll go through that in the upkeep anyway. I have a feeling I'm wittering on to not much purpose. So, thank you very much for watching Turn 3 of Arkham Horror, A Deal with the Devil. Pretty good turn, apart from that rumour at the end and having 4 gates open. Thank you so much for watching as ever. Thanks so much for all the subscriptions, for all the hints and the tips, and for pointing out where I miss things like Nightmarish. It is very much appreciated. Thank you. Thank you to everybody who's gone to Board Game Links to upvote the site. That's absolutely splendid. And I hope I will see you next time for turn 4 of A Deal with the Devil. But until then, this is me, CatWeazle, signing off. Toodaloo.